Thank you for joining us. I'm Lauren O'Quinn with Trajectory on Location. Here with me is Jessie Bleile, NGA visiting faculty at Harris-Stowe State University and University of Missouri at St. Louis. Hi Jessie, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, welcome. So can you tell me a little bit about the educational partnerships NGA has established in St. Louis?
Yeah, absolutely. So NGA has two educational partnership agreements, or EPAs, I'll shorten it in true NGA fashion. Here in St. Louis, so they're with University of Missouri St. Louis and Harris-Stowe State University. So the first one signed was with Harris-Stowe State University over COVID actually, and that was established really to help build, anything geospatial, infuse that geospatial science at the institution. And then we later signed one with University of Missouri St. Louis.
Can you tell us a little bit about the curriculum that's planned?
Yeah, absolutely. So neither of these institutions had a geospatial science program or a GIS certificate going on. There was a few geospatial courses in different departments, but the intent was to really build a talent pipeline to go into NGA or other geospatial careers. So the curriculum development really focused on those key skills, that the NGA needs as well as other organizations. And we really followed the template of the USGIF, for those essential body of knowledge and what to put in different classes. So those students are coming out with the widest variety of skills available. So the students will get sort of the sort of basic, courses, GIS, remote sensing, and they'll have opportunities to take elective courses in different departments that really suit what they're wanting to study with that geospatial infusion in there. And then the certificates culminate in a capstone experience where they get to do an independent research project, in the geospatial science on something they really care about. So it's really focused on learning enough of the technology that they know how to apply it to something they care about.
Are there other areas for collaboration?
Yeah, absolutely. So in addition to the curriculum, we'd love to see those students working on projects with NGA on the side, or we'd really like to see faculty, working in the geospatial sciences as well. So while the curriculum was being developed, there was programs that NGA came and with other industry partners in St. Louis, such as things like mapathons. Give students access to the technology and let them just see what geospatial is all about. And then with Harris-Stowe last summer, NGA worked with them to build a summer immersion program in GEOINT, where again, students with no geospatial background came in for 4 weeks, learned sort of the basics of geospatial intelligence, and then created a GEOINT product at the end. So going from sort of 0 to 100 in 4 short weeks, and that was open to HBCU students around the country, all hosted at Harris-Stowe here in St. Louis.
So how do you think that will affect the pipeline of talent coming into the GEOINT community?
Yeah, I think that is one benefit for NGA being at the institutions, is we can sort of infuse sort of precisely what we're really looking for in the next 5 to 10 years. And specifically for that diversity in talent. So this isn't necessarily a recruitment program, but by us being there and talking about curriculum and talking about projects, we inherently get students interested in the mission at NGA. And so these are students that are at institutions, haven't had a geospatial program, haven't had opportunities to take these courses before. So now they're getting to take the courses, working on projects with NGA, getting interested in the mission, and coming in. So really have been able to expand that aperture of what students we are recruiting by not even really recruiting, right? Just engaging with this audience has made them sort of want to come into the fold and be here at GEOINT and other activities in St. Louis.
It sounds like you're really focused on the future.
Yeah, it's been very exciting, and there's a lot of mission areas at NGA. We have a very broad mission, so there's opportunities all over the place. We can really go after that sort of hard science STEM side. We can go after the social science, human geography side, and I mentioned those because those are two sort of key areas that we have people coming to these institutions to work on collaborative projects and just engaging with students. So there's so many opportunities. It can only grow from here.
Exciting stuff. We're so glad to talk to you today. Thanks for joining us, Jessie.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been great.